Hey guys, this is SSJ, or SSJstarfox, and I'm doing another version of Let's Talk. I'm thinking about merging rants and talks kind of into one series, so this seems more like a rant than the other Let's Talk. And I might sound a little tired because I kind of just woke up. Okay. So, right now I'm going to talk about a very weird concept. It's, Sonic fan characters. And really, like many things in the Sonic fan base, they have a bad name. For a whole host of reasons that I'm probably going to mention many times. So, seeing how I have a fan character of my own, I do support them. And I find it a little annoying of the excuses people have to hate them. I mean, I've even seen people that, sure, you're not a Sonic fan, so you're bound not to like Sonic fan characters. But some people say that they hate them because they're animal-like or something, whatever. That's honestly one of the dumbest reasons I've ever heard for hating. Of course, Sonic doesn't own, Sega, in the Sonic series, they don't own the concept of anthropomorphic characters. I mean, many video games have those. I mean, Star Fox, I can think of that right offhand, besides Sonic. And then there's the whole thing of originality. Sure, you have to be you honestly do have to be pretty creative to think of a whole character yourself. And I guess what some people hate fan characters because most of them can be very unoriginal. That's what I was worried about when I was creating mine. I was trying to make mine pretty original. So, yes, honestly, that's what plagues YouTube and most of the time Photobucket. That's probably what gives them such a bad reputation for fan characters, because of people not being very original or stealing other fan characters. It is pretty annoying. I guess with originality, it comes with recolors. Honestly, I really don't mind recolors. Some people hate them for whatever reason. They're not that bad a thing. Because, I mean, I personally won't resort to recoloring because I like hand drawing, although I suck at drawing. So I'd probably recolor, but that's why I asked a friend to start doing sketches of my fan character. Because I can't draw whatsoever. I'm more of a writer. And I mean, recolors are one thing, because you really can't call your fan character if you just have one picture of them. So that kind of goes into the whole originality thing for me, because besides me talking about fan characters, I'm also talking about kind of like my standards on what makes a fan character a fan character. I mean, recolors are one thing, because I've seen some really cool recolors. I mean, some people have used the Sonic X screenshots as bases for a completely different character. I've seen a fan character that's a fox. Her creator basically used a Sonic X screenshot of Rouge as a base, which is pretty impressive, because I would never think of that. Although there are the other ones that are just recolored versions of Sonic in Shadow. It's a little annoying. I mean, simplicity and unoriginality are kind of two different things, but there's a fine line in between them. If you want to keep your fan character looks simple, that's pretty cool. That's cool too, but there is a difference between being unoriginal because, I mean, how many fan characters of just Sonic painted red are out there? Not to anyone that actually has one, I'm just using that as an example. And I'll never really know why people hate recolors so much. I mean, it's probably because some people are, to a lesser extent, dumb enough to actually take pictures from DeviantArt and recolor them to their character. That, I cross the line at that, because being from DeviantArt longer than being on YouTube, I hate art theft just as much as the people on DA have. Because I don't have much art, but I would hate it if someone stole my fanfiction ideas. Because if you go into my DeviantArt profile, that's what you'll see mostly. And coming to that, besides pictures and looks, your character should pretty have a good backstory. Because that's another one of my standards for an original fan character. They have to have a good backstory, because the sort of generic background most people give to their fan characters is usually that their parents were killed by Eggman, and now they want revenge, and that's how they meet up with the Sonic and the gang. That has been overused to death, really. I've seen that way too many times. It's annoying, though, because, I mean, well, I can't really say a whole lot on it. I'm just using that as an example, because, honestly, it's not just recolors, it's lots of different fan characters, even hand-drawn ones, that sometimes have a very unoriginal backstory. And then there's the whole, I mean, for haters of Sonic fan characters, you really get, I mean, honestly, you must hate all original characters, because, like I said, Sonic fan characters do have a bad name, but everyone thinks of those when they want to hate on OCs, or fan characters. There are others. I mean, I've seen fan characters in any franchise. There's, you know, people, most of them are just anime or anthropomorphic. Fan characters usually don't belong to any series. I've seen Mega Man Star Force, OCs, besides Sonic fan characters. It really goes on. It's annoying, though, how people hate on those but never mention the other ones. And that would probably imply that you hate all of them. And, because I've seen people comment, like, people create fan characters are just 40-year-old versions living with their parents. I kind of find that a little annoying, because, I mean, look at me. Anyway, moving on. And then, with the concept of OCs, I really don't care about fan character and official character pairings, because, I mean, because everyone knows a lot of fanboys, fangirls, they do that. I've seen that a million times. I really don't care, and some people hate that. I mean, yes, I would say that Sonic is not interested in your fan character, fangirls, but I really don't care about the pairings, as long as they don't get out of hand, because that's what I do. I'm usually neutral when it comes to pairings like these, as long as they don't get out of hand. I mean, if you do it, then, but if you like other pairings, it's okay. And what else? Yeah, it just gets out of hand, because I've seen people that pair up their fan character with an official character. They start spamming other videos with, like, Son Amy videos. Like, if you pair up your character with, if a fanboy pairs up their character with Amy, or a fangirl pairs up their character with Sonic, sometimes they can resort to spamming Son Amy videos, just as an example. I cross the line at that. I find that gets out of hand. Other times, it's not the fact that they're in love with the character, sort of. It's more like they're just being nice to the character. Because I've seen Son Amy fans make an OC, a fan character, for Sally. Like, just as a pairing for them. Because, you know, yes, there are Son Amy fans that actually like Sally, me included. So, I've seen other Son Amy fans make up a Sonic fan character, for Sally, a boyfriend for Sally. I find that pretty cool. It's like, it's pretty nice of people, seeing how Sally is one of the most hated female Sonic characters of all time. Besides Elise. Yeah, and I have some time left. And personality, I find that has to be original, too. I mean, seeing how most people base their fan characters sort of off themselves, me included, I did kind of base my character's personality off my own, although not many of you know me, so I really can't speak on for that. So, yeah, honestly, the whole fan character thing, it can be a little tricky sometimes and a bit of a double-edged sword. But still, the concept of it, still love it or hate it. Myself, I never thought of making a Sonic fan character. I've seen a bunch of them on DeviantArt. I just never thought of making one until I just went, there's a lot of cool fan characters around. Maybe I should make one. I mean, I'm creative. I can think of one. Yeah. Because it's really that simple. If you want to make a fan character for whatever franchise, be it Sonic, be it something else, go ahead. It's not that bad a thing as what people think. So, finally, I finish a video without having to make a second part to it. So, this has been SSJstarfox saying, see ya.